What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Stop the show, Nima. Can I get like some crybaby music in the background? I don't know how we can do it, but let's get the crying going on because that's exactly what Kanye West is. A damn crybaby. Now stop the show. We've all been here, okay? We've all been with a woman that we looked at her track record. Booty clapping sounds, Dima. No, she was getting slapped. Actually, stop the show. If you're Kanye West, you actually saw it, the Ray J sex tape. You knew that other guys were dealing with her. But still, you thought you were special and you thought that you could change her. Because it's you, right? I know a lot of you guys think that, well, you know what? Sad music. Well, yeah, these other dudes having problems with her, but she ain't never met a real one like me. Stop the show again. That's when you're stupid. Because in actuality, you're not special. You're just like everybody else to her. Okay? Only you feel that way about yourself. These chicks do not think that you're that special. Usually. Unless you're me. But what am I talking about, guys? Male accountability, black male accountability is great to have. Because, when we deal with women, and even me, I've dealt with women, bad things happen. I want to start talking about how bad they were. I want to start talking about what happened in a relationship. But in the reality, I brought it on myself too. Because I was dealing with somebody for long, let's say if it was, a year, is my fault for dealing with them for a year. I could have dealt with them for 2 months. I'm also to blame. Okay? If they do something that I allow them to do, I'm the one to be blamed. If I keep giving them money and they don't do nothing for me, I'm the one to blame. But Kanye West doesn't want to do that. At age 44, he wants to cry over Kim Kardashian. All right? He's telling people that he escaped Calabasas, which is where they lived, and said that his home was a prison in which he escaped. And this is typical of what a lot of women do. Okay? But it is typical of what some of us as men do. Crybaby sound effects, Zima. Because what we do is cry. Okay? We're dealing with a woman. She has bad behavior. We keep dealing with her. It keeps going. Then, once it's been done, we cry. But the reality is that no matter how good she was or how good she is or how bad she was, if we allow it, and we go through it, we're not as big as victims as we thought we were. No matter how much we're trying to help them, no matter how much we love them, the reality is that if a woman is making your life a prison, if your woman is making your life any kind of hell to you, she got to go. Right? She has to go. Not now, but right now. And I know that I don't have kids by her or whatever. But if it's gonna end like this anyway, then it's gonna end like this. That's why a lot of times guys who deal with women and it gets too far gone in the relationship. And I was doing the show with Freeze Is It. Sometimes when you lose momentum, the only way you can get it back, when you can't get it back, is leave them alone and start over fresh again. Kanye West had lost momentum. She had already sized you up. You already lost your position of strength with her. Now you're dealing with her because, you got kids or whatever. You want to clout chase. You're still getting the booty. All that's great. And Kanye West is bipolar too, so I don't really believe everything that he's saying. But I see a lot of guys that go through the misery of dealing with a woman. Sometimes some of y'all don't even got kids. Some of y'all not even married. You've been dealing with this stuff for years and you want to talk about how she cheated on you. You want to talk about how she did all of this to you, how she's making your life miserable. I want to be a nice guy today and tell you, got to look at yourself too. Even me, I've went through situations in the last 5 years where I stayed with a woman like too long or stayed in a situation too long. Now, usually me, I always have been the kind of type to get rid of you within if you don't do what I need you to do, within a year. And I've had situations where that happened. But instead of me taking 9 months to get rid of you, I should have got rid of you after 2 weeks. because what you see with bad behavior is going to come back. And I'm not talking about little things where you can fix it, you know, because little problems can become big problems. You check it at first. If it doesn't happen, then you let them know again. If it happens again, then they're gone. That's just the reality of how it works. Or, you know, depending on how major, how minor it is, you give them that good, you know, 3-week hiatus, 1-month hiatus, 5-month hiatus, you know, let some other guy deal with them. All right. But I'm not going to sit there and cry about you, about how you're treating me and how you're not doing. Like, I'm not going to do that. I think a lot of black men need to get to that point too. I don't care what race that she is. And I'm going to say this real quick too. I don't think Kanye West would have taken this abuse from a sister, quote unquote. See, you know, when it's a black woman, you know, that's what happened. Like, you know, a lot of times brothers in interracial relationships go out of the community and they're willing to take more. And I'm not seeing this happen, but I do know that this could happen with certain black men. You're willing to take more from her. But the reality is, for me, I'm not going to take more of anything off of anybody that's outside of our community. If I'm going to deal with problems, I'm going to deal with the problems. I'm not dealing with it really in general, but I'm not going to deal with it from somebody else's total community, different families, different culture, and deal with a lot of problems, because the reality is that you can stay in your community for that. You know, I tell people all the time, like the last woman, she wasn't in my community. And when I told her, listen, you know, for the problems you're causing me, the men in your community, they can deal with that. Tell them to take care of you. You need to go back and deal with those guys. Because for me, I'm not going to deal with it. And I know that sounds mean, but that's the truth. And she was from the continent. But I'm not going to deal with that. You know, the little problems, if you have problems, go take it to where the people in your community or your family, let them deal with you. Or some other guy deal with you. The one thing that you're not going to do is deal with me. I'm not going to be sitting back here complaining about how you make my life miserable. No, I let you make my life miserable if I complain like that. I let you do it. So now that I know that I let you do it, I can stop letting you do it. Get out, or I'm out, or bye. Okay? Ain't no crying about it. It's a lesson learned. A lot of guys need to just learn a lesson. Okay, she got me. Okay, I know this and that. And it's you keep learning in life, no matter how old you are. Get them out of there. Problematic people, out. Now you got to make sure that you ain't the problem, because a lot of y'all could be the problem. But if you're sure that it ain't you, out. You doing what you're supposed to do? And if she agrees that you're doing what you're supposed to do and she ain't doing what you're supposed to do, out. Let her do it someplace else, but you won't do it here. And don't cry about it. Okay? Don't cry about it. Get them out. Instead of simping and crying about it on your release part like a little punk. That's exactly what Kanye West is. Just the whole sad music. Oh my God, I can't believe she did me like this. I can't believe. Shut up. You sound like a clown. Get them out. It's that easy. Bye-bye. Go let somebody else deal with this. I'm not. I'm going to tell you guys, listen, I don't care if you don't have nobody in the backup for sex. I will be lonely as long as I ain't dealing with problems. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really want to appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. Check out the Black Perf t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.